I couldn't, I thought I was stuck in the elevator. Alan, you gotta give us a heads up when we had to use our badges to get up.
Oh, for the on the elevator as well. And
What do you mean? Oh,
didn't we shared something with you guys in the correspondence package? Yeah, we did. Yeah, just swipe in and press the floor. Yeah.
Yep, I'm on. Thank you.
To begin the meeting, I am seeking a motion to allow Mayor Jones to participate in this meeting from a remote location through electronic communication means. Mayor Jones is unable to attend the meeting due to a personal matter. Specifically, he is out of town for a mayoral conference. Do I have a second?
Second.
It's been moved and seconded. Madam Clerk, can you please call the roll?
Councilwoman Vick,
My God.
Vice Mayor Bethany,
4.
Councilman Coleman,
4.
Councilman Ely,
4.
Councilman Harris,
4.
Mayor Jones, Councilman Long.
4.
Motion carried
4.
7-0. Thank you.
All right, thank you. I will now turn it over to Mr. Manager to discuss the FY 2027 operating budget. Mr. Manager.
Good afternoon, Mr. Mayor, Mr. Vice Mayor, members of City Council. Today's session is our final working session to review and discuss the recommended FY 2027 annual operating budget. This afternoon, I welcome any remaining questions or comments for adoption. I should say prior to adoption at your May 12th City Council meeting. Also, at this time, I will invite the Chair of the Finance Committee to make any comments regarding the proposed annual operating budget at this time. Thank you.
If I may, Mr. Manager and Mr. Vice Mayor, if there are going to be any comments or discussion, there's a few council members who need to read a disclosure first.
Let's go ahead and do the disclosures first then.
All right, I'll kick it off. I, Marcellus L. Harris III, have a personal interest in the consideration and adoption of the fiscal year 2027 operating budget, as my wife is a member of the Newport News School Board, and I am an employee of the Bethea Family Foundation, both of which may be affected by the transaction. However, I am not disqualified from participating in the transaction. My signed written declaration is on file with the city clerk.
Councilman Coleman.
I, Robert S. Coleman, have a personal interest in the consideration and adoption of the FY 2027 operating budget, as I am an employee of the Boys and Girls Clubs of the Virginia Peninsula, which is a business affected by the transaction. However, I'm not disqualified from participating in the transaction. My signed written declaration is on file with the city clerk.
Councilman Ely.
I, John R. Ely III, have a personal interest in the consideration and adoption of the FY 2027 operating budget, as I receive a salary for What's Next for Success Foundation, which is a business affected by the transaction. However, I'm not disqualified from participating in this transaction. My signed written declarations on the file with the city clerk.
Councilman Long.
I, Cleon Long, have a personal interest in the consideration and adoption of the fiscal year 2027 operating budget, as my wife is an employee of Newport News Public Schools. However, I'm not disqualified from participating in the transaction. My signed written declaration is on file with the city clerk.
Mr. Attorney, technically, the mayor always reads his as well, so does he need to?
If he's participating, yes, he should. I think, Mr. Mayor, if you can hear us and you're with us, that you can just kind of elucidate that you have a personal interest as your wife
Yeah, don't.
is employed in Riverside, and you can.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, don't worry, Bob. Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, perfect. So I, Philip Jones, have a personal interest in the adoption of the budget, as my wife is an employee of Riverside. That being said, I have my signed declaration on file with the city clerk. Thanks.
Are we good to go?
Good to go.
All right, thank you. Now in regards to the FY27 budget, you know, the forms were sent out for us to submit if we needed to make any amendments. No forms were submitted, which we will take definitely as a good thing, meaning that the administration and council have been able to work together throughout this budget process. So we thank you. We thank staff. As of right now, we do not have any. I know the mayor also submitted a budget memo in which we are working through. So we do not have anything to add or recommend changes to the fiscal year FY 2027 budget. So that being said, I think we're good unless, Mr. Manager, you have anything further?
No, I would simply like to thank really two very important parties. One, I want to thank council for your indulgence and your engagement, your questions regarding the proposed annual operating budget. I hope that we had a good strategy and we were able to apparently answer all of your questions in a timely fashion. I feel very proud of the work that we've done together, and I hope you feel that we have satisfied your policy needs and the needs of your constituents. Also want to thank the staff for all of your hard work and your dedication. You've really done a yeoman's job in terms of the effort, the time, and many countless meetings and hours that you have invested into the process. So thank you for your support as well. Thank you.
All right. That being said, we are now on comments, ideas, and suggestions, and I will start to the right of me with Councilman Harris.
I don't have anything.
Councilman Coleman,
I don't have anything at this time.
Councilwoman Vick,
I don't have anything.
Councilman Ely,
Nothing, sir.
Councilman Long,
Nothing.
Madam Clerk, Mr. Attorney,
Nothing, sir.
Mr. Manager.
Yes, I would like to take this opportunity to ask Jody, our Director of Communications, to come forward and brief the City Council about our drones as first responders communications plan. So if she could spend just a few minutes orienting you as we get ready to launch this program, we want you to know that we have a very well-developed and thoughtful communications plan about how to communicate with the community as the program moves forward. We also have a media kit that we prepared for you to help you, in addition to the administration, answer those important questions that you may get from members of the public.
Absolutely. Thank you. Ms. Saunders.
That's fine.
I'm sorry,
I'll
Jody.
answer to whatever.
Jody Foster.
Hi, good evening. So what you have in front of you is two parts. The first part, most importantly for you, Council, is a media kit. And this is intended to prepare you for any questions or public meetings you might have where this might come up. So the purpose of this media kit is identified on the front page. And when you dig into it on further pages, you'll see the cadence that the communications office, in conjunction with our public safety partners, have for putting out information related to this plan to help inform and educate our community. Starting with social media on page 2, I've identified an opportunity for a direct-to-camera video script for the mayor, which would then also be shared on social media, and you could use your platforms to amplify a community event to sort of launch the whole thing beginning June 17th, and then followed finally with a number of potential questions and answers that you can study and use to, as I said, respond to any constituent questions you might have. The other document you have, oh boy, pardon me. The other document you have is the actual full communications plan. And this just sort of identifies our strategy and our tactics. It talks a little bit more in detail about the web presence and a plan for a video with both chiefs to address this visually for our community, things like that. So Any questions? Yes, sir.
Thank you for giving this to us. Last week I had a senior bingo town hall and Chief Drew kind of like hijacked it. But but part of the,
How many bingo cards did he ask for? That's what I want to know.
that wasn't a hijack. So we had about 60 seniors there, and at first they had like concerns and questions about the program. I think it was miscommunications out there in the community. But after Chief Drew left that meeting, they were excited about it. They were supporting the first responders drone program, and I think we have a lot of seniors that are excited and are advocating for this program. So I just want to thank Chief Drew for hijacking the program. I mean, the town hall meeting, but it was such a great response from the citizens. They were so excited to know that we're one of the first to have this program and how it's going to just help citizens when they're in need. So he explained to them that it's not going to be the type of drone that they pick up sound or this there to be knows is actually there to help citizens. And he also explained to the citizens that in the future, the drone will be able to dispense medications before the paramedics get there. So it went off very well. It was good. And I think if we could do like that with the different town hall meetings throughout the city, that'll be good because the citizens just loved it. He asked to speak for 10 minutes, but he was there about 35 minutes. So they were excited about what Chief Drew had to talk about with first responders. So thank you, Chief.
Well, thank you for those remarks. And I would say that that community engagement, that face-to-face community engagement is definitely a part of this plan, and we can certainly add to it. So as you are thinking about your town halls and how you want to reach out to your community, we can definitely weave this in. I know Chief Drew would love nothing more than to join you on your future community engagement efforts. Aside from that, though, we do have a robust web presence with this, and one of the things that the service provider develops for all of the jurisdictions that use this program is a public-facing portal which tracks and shares all of the flight information for those drones. So anybody, it's like transparency isn't a buzzword here. It's the truth, and that. A link to that portal is also on our webpage, so our community can easily find it and as often as they want, see what our Drones as First Responders program are doing, the types of calls for service, how long the flights are. We expect some really tremendous outcomes from this. Any other questions? All right. Well, if you think of anything else, you all know how to reach me. I'm happy to answer any questions, and thank you for your time.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Anything further, Mr. Manager?
No, sir. That concludes my remarks this evening. Thank you.
Thank you. Before I pass it over to the mayor, the only thing I did see recently we put out a press release in regards to a shortage of trucks and drivers as it relates to public works. And so was this addressed in the CIP? Can you speak to that, Mr. Manager? Or Frank or Lisa?
Yeah.
I just wanted to.
And I would say it wasn't across the city because actually my bulk voice was picked up on time. So I think there was a miscommunication of what was really happening and not what was happening across the city.
I'm
Well, I'm sorry. Let me back up. Does everyone know what I'm referring to? Or
I apparently I'm missing something.
So
can we ask?
Yes,
yeah,
by all
Frank.
means.
Yeah.
By all means.
Yes. Unfortunately, when you say trucks, we've been trying to get replacement trucks for a while, and vehicle services will vouch for that, and they've been 2-3 years before we can get replacements. So we've been making do with the older ones longer than we normally have. So when they go down, unfortunately, they may have to go to an outside vendor, and that puts us, we have 10 to 12 routes every day. And we just got behind last week, and so we didn't be able to make up for it on Saturday or Friday. So we had to put out a release because we tried to get 311 to help us out to get the word through social media as much as we can. to make sure that we know that we're going to come to the routes, but it's going to be a day or two delayed. We tell people to keep them out, and when they call 311, they realize that. I think Councilman Long referred that his neighborhood was the same way, where they was able to take care of him and other people that they didn't expect it to be. They just say, well, they forgot about us, but unfortunately, this is, when you say shortage of people out sick, vacation, and we only have so many people that we can put on a route. Like I said, if we don't have the 12 trucks to go for the routes, then we're going to be short. We try to make it up. We don't want to burn employees out. So, they're already working, 10, 12 hours, well, not 10 hours, but 10 to 11 hours a day to try to keep up. But you can't sustain that over a 6-7 day period. Otherwise, they will be out. So again, we just ask the public to work with us. We're trying to catch up. I believe we put that thing in that everything this week would be delayed a day. So that if you had a Tuesday collection, you won't come until Wednesday. It may be Thursday morning, depends on how much we got done in that day. But we will get caught up. And like I said, as you know, this doesn't happen all the time. I think people panic when they saw it in Indian now that they normally don't see it. So I'm glad that anytime you have a problem, call 311 because they've been our backbone to try to make sure that we keep the public informed on what's going on. Any more questions that I can answer?
Any further questions? Thank you, sir.
Sure.
No,
And
I just
ahead.
want to echo that. Public Works does a fantastic job, and these things happen. It's not like we have extra trucks just laying around or extra staff. We run a very tight ship, and we want to be, really focused on making sure that we're utilizing our resources the best we can. And these things are going to happen, and it'd be nice to show a little grace at times because, technically, one of the rules is you're not supposed to put your bulk waste out before recycle day, correct? But I see people put out their bulk waste all the time, like a week in advance, and we're not out there, busting people's humps about that. So I appreciate what you guys are doing. I think the public appreciates it. And I don't really see a real issue with what happened last week.
And thank you for that clarification. I probably, like many of you, received a bunch of phone calls, and my trash was picked up just fine. But I understand, to Councilman Long's point, it could have been at other parts of the city. So I just wanted to get clarity. And if there is, when repairs are needed for these trucks, I'm hoping that we can include those and just get a better understanding of what's required to get them fixed up. And if it's included in the CIP, then awesome.
Thank you.
All right. Mr. Mayor?
Thank you, Mr. Vice Mayor. I just want to echo Alan's comments about the budget and just bravo Zulu to everyone that was involved. I'm glad we were able to interject in early at the council retreat, and I'm looking forward to the next one. For the manager, I do have one request. I know there's been a lot of time and thought put into tax relief and all the different programs. Just like we have to communicate our youth programs and our, whatever we call not midnight basketball. I think we need to do a better job of communicating that. And so what I would ask is on the day that we vote on the budget, I think it's you said May 12th or whatever day we're actually voting on it. If for that work session, if we could just go over the different tax relief, but less as hey, these are what we're doing. Let's actually connect people to the services. I know some people are confused about the best way to apply, whether you're a senior, whether you make a certain AMI. I think we need to do a better job of that. So if we could have that for the next work session, that'd be appreciated. Thank you.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah, and if I can piggyback off of that, I've been actually thinking about that as well, because we do have so many amazing programs out there that many of our citizens don't know about or know how to apply for them. So maybe one of the things, piggybacking also on our town hall meetings and getting information about drones for first responders, maybe our next town hall meeting, Cleon, we could just have an opportunity for people to apply in person, or at least show them how to navigate the our website to apply and where this paperwork is and where you can apply for this program. And I think everyone at the table has a town hall meeting, at some time or another. But I think hands-on, especially for our senior population, is very important. And I completely agree with the mayor, just doing a better job and we can do a better job of letting people know the programs that are out there that can actually help them.
Yeah, I will add to that. We're planning on having like a housing symposium later on this year, and that was one of the topics we talked about is what we need to do. I won't say a better job. We need to be able to provide the tools that the residents have or need to access. So one of the things we are going to talk about at the housing symposium is to push out some of that information. So I think we could do it at the town hall, but also the housing symposium is going to be coming up soon to talk about that as well.
Go ahead, Councilman.
And I'm glad you did bring that up, Robin, Cleon, because all the time when I'm out, particularly as we're getting the new housing downtown, Legacy Landing, so many people, the office is just saying, go on the website. But if you have people who are over 60, I'm just throwing that number out because I took a visit to the House of Prayer church, and that's all they talked about. And I told them that we would have a special session at their church to show them how to navigate and to also talk about what housing is coming that's affordable for them. I know we voted on a property over here a couple of years ago. How will that turn out and what impact will it have on them because it's affordable and a lot of people are looking for senior housing? I think we need to really talk about that more in our communities. So I'm glad you all brought that up.
Absolutely. Mr. Mayor.
Vice Mayor. Yeah, just wanted to interject as well. I know there was a article that dropped this week from WHRO. So shout out to city staff, to Owen and to Councilman Long, and everyone that was involved in this ship. I'm in a different country right now, so the Wi-Fi is a little spotty, but it's just hard even for me to find the ship, like the actual link to it. And so Councilman Long, I'll give you a call later tonight, but I do think we have some decisions as a council in our next, not work session, but council retreat in terms of, are we going to look at the vacant land tax that the governor just signed, the bipartisan, we're able to now build more houses on church land. So that's an option. Are we still going to look at the Maggie Walker land bank or land trust? And so I know the ship laid out a lot of options, but I think we need to get a little more tactical in the next 90 days. So I'll talk to you, Councilman Long, but wanted to say that was a well crafted article. And I think now is the time to connect those options to reality.
Yes. We are in the process of working on this housing symposium. I'm not trying to jump in front of Owen's team, but the plan is expanded to include not just the residents, but also builders, developers, realtors, to make sure we are advancing the ship so we can build a more supply, the different housing stock that our citizens are desiring for, the affordable housing that addresses all income levels. So we'll have that conversation, but we're right now in the process of developing the housing symposium that's going to take place later on this year. So that it can be very effective and we can actually propel some of these ideas we have that's in the ship.
Got it.
And real quick, while we're all mentioning those different informational ways to get out to the public, also in that same token, being able to allow citizens to understand the assessment process and how they can contest what their assessed values are, because we get quite a few calls from people upset about the property taxes because their assessment went up, and not knowing that they could still have an opportunity to have a more clear idea of how that assessment is made, or if it could be changed or modified in any way possible. So I hope we could do that as well.
All great points. And the only thing I'll add to piggyback off the mayor's point and Councilman Coleman, right? There are elements of this budget that we have to share with the community to make sure that they are informed and know what's going on, right? So what I can say is, specifically to the tax relief program pilot that we're launching, is staff is well in the know of us wanting to do a better job of communicating that. However, we need to make sure that the process is flushed out completely because right now, and correct me if I'm wrong, Sabrina, the Commissioner of Revenue was a part of that process. We still need to understand what that full process is going to be like as far as applying, who's going to manage it. Once that is figured out, then we could do a much better and clearer job of communicating the requirements for the program and start advertising that. So I just want to put that out there. And we just shot a video today in regards to this in preparation for that. So if I miss anything, Sabrina, please add.
No, you're correct.
All right, but all in all, we do have some exciting pilots that not only the council and the administration were bold enough to do. So I'm looking forward to seeing the benefit from this. That is it. I think we are now on council contingency requests, right? Yes. We have 2 city council contingency fund requests that I'm introducing. This is just for introduction, and we will vote on this at the next council meeting. Go ahead, Councilwoman Vick. I'm sorry.
Wait, is this the last thing? To be able to?
Yes. However, when I was done reading these, if you recall, I sent the email out about the end of year council contingency requests. So you'll be able to submit that way.
Okay.
Yeah.
We got 4 more meetings. We have 4 meetings left. We have plenty of time, yeah.
Thanks.
All right. So like I said, introducing this first one, which is sponsored by Councilman Rob Coleman, $5,000 for the Mitchfield High School Band Boosters Association. And the second is sponsored by Councilman Cleon Long, $1,000 for the Alpha Phi Alpha Fraternity Incorporated annual Father's Day breakfast. So again, just the introduction, these will be voted on at the next council meeting. Is that correct?
Mhm.
All right. Can you take us to close, Councilman Long?
All right, I move pursuant to section 2.2 Act 3711A of the Code of Virginia 1950 as amended, subsection 8. The council hold a closed meeting for the purpose of consultation with legal counsel, the subject which is a legal advice concerning permitting and contractual questions related to a city-sponsored Memorial Day event.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded. Call the roll, please.
Councilwoman Vick,
4.
Vice Mayor Bethany,
For.
Councilman Coleman,
4.
Councilman Ely,
4.
Councilman Harris,
For.
Mayor Jones, Councilman Long.
4.
Motion carried 7-0.
Thank you. Or a green light anyway. No, we gotta wait. We're good? All right, Councilman Long, can you, yes.
I move that members of the council certify that to the best of each member's knowledge, one, only public business matters lawfully exempted from open meeting requirements under the Virginia Freedom of Information Act. And two, only such public business matters as were identified in the motion by which the closed meeting was convened were heard, discussed, or considered in the closed meeting by council.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded. Please call the roll.
Councilwoman Vick,
4.
Vice Mayor Bethany,
4.
Councilman Coleman,
4.
Councilman Ely,
4.
Councilman Harris,
4.
Mayor Jones still on? Councilman Long,
4.
motion carried 7-0.
All right, thank you. And forgive me, everyone. I did skip the comments, ideas, and suggestions, didn't I?
We already
No, you
did that
didn't.
I did it? All right, never mind. We're adjourned.
All right, guys.